I'm Nige.
And I'm Anders. Welcome to the review. This is the next leg in the Lidl versus Aldi battle. Nige, what we got?
Well, we're doing IPAs today, and we've got Aldi's American IPA, which is done by Harper's Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
And Lidl's is Hatherwood, and it's an IPA, and it's bursting with American hops, apparently.
Apparently so. I had a quick look at it beforehand, yeah.
They're both 5%. And if you remember last time, we tossed a coin and Lidl went first, so it's Aldi's turn to kick off this time.
Well, let's do that then, shall we?
Get it straight in.
Get into your beer can, sunshine.
The cams on.
Right, well, Harper's is the brewer that makes the beer for Aldi.
Marston's?
But it is Marston's, yes, under license, which is, of course, now Coors. I've got a lot of head on mine. I think I've just got it out of the fridge.
It's quite a dark colour.
If you hold it up to the light, there's quite a
red tinge to it.
Actually, yes, it is. Kind of verging on ruby.
Yeah, it smells very nice, actually. It
does.
Citrus notes coming through there.
I'm fighting too much froth at the moment to get anything.
Well, it's a bright sunny day today, and I've got a chilled IPA, which is bursting with citrusy hops. Well,
what the heck are you hanging about? Come on.
I'm going in.
That's not bad, is it?
No, it doesn't taste like the aroma.
No. And it doesn't really taste like an American IPA, I don't think.
Oh, I'm going to have some more. I think I quite like this.
It's got a very dry finish.
Yeah, there's a bit of sweetness at the front. The bitterness, well, how can I describe it? It's quite a dark, heavy bitterness. Is that a good description?
Yeah, I'd say.
It's a full-bodied bitterness.
Yeah. And there's, right at the end there. Oh, that took me by surprise. A real bitter hop taste right at the end there.
Yeah, I don't know, might be a little bit of lemon right at the end in that mix.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Like you say, there's a sweetness at the beginning, but that doesn't hang around too long.
No, and I thought it was just going to be a bit syrupy. That's what I imagined I was going to cut, but it's all right. And in fact, rather than just us sitting here and saying, oh, this is quite nice, we can have a little break.
I think we should, don't you?
And we'll get into it a little bit deeper, and we'll come back with our conclusions.
Absolutely. Right, well, we've had a little break. We've had a little natter about the beer while we've been drinking it, and I think it's stayed pretty much the same. It hasn't wandered off anywhere.
No.
Would you agree?
No, I've actually really enjoyed this. I actually went through this like an express train, and we just had to wait for Anders to catch up because I needed a beer, and I quite like this.
I tell you what, I forget price, to be honest with you, but I think you'll find that is a damn good beer for a damn good price.
£1.09.
That was almost an advert for Aldi, wasn't it?
It is. I think the little one's exactly the same price. Yeah, that was. I didn't expect that, and I was quite pleased with that. And I
No, it's got a
quite
really,
enjoyed that.
really good flavour the whole way through, man.
Yep.
All right. That's one down then, isn't it?
Yeah.
I think moving on to the Lidl IPA.
Yeah. Oh, what? I'll be a can again.
You go do that. This one has Hatherwood is brewed by Shepherd Neame,
Ah.
who
Yes.
we have a rocky relationship with Shepherd Neame.
Yeah. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, I mean, we had a decent IPA from them.
Well, this is much lighter. This is what I expect an IPA to look like.
Yeah. I'm getting lots more.
It's not. It hasn't got the aroma the Harpers one has. Actually, not getting that much.
I'm getting a malt flavour, and that's about it.
Yeah, I got
There's a sense of malt.
I got a very little bit of soapiness right at the start, but
Mhm.
that's gone now.
Come on, let's go.
Let's just get in. Oh, didn't expect that. That's really dry. Wow.
It's exceptionally so. Yeah.
Ah, this couldn't be more different. Wow.
They really are very, very different, aren't they?
Yeah.
This one's thrown me slightly.
All right. I can see where this one's going now. That first sip it had a lovely bitterness, which had a bit of a tingle, which I think they get from the dry hopping, where you might put the dry hopping in some boiling water for a few minutes. But anyway, you got that sort of thing going on, which was quite nice, and it gives a lovely dry feel to it.
Mm-hmm.
Second sip, that wasn't such a big hit, and I got a little bit syrupy stuff going on, perhaps.
The second mouthful was definitely different.
I think this one might deteriorate as it goes through the glass, but we'll see. The first sip I thought was fantastic. I loved it.
You see, I'm on sip 3 and I'm already noticing a difference. Like you say, it's dry. It doesn't have the body of the Harpers. There is a hoppiness coming through at the end, which is similar to the Harpers, but not the same.
I think time to discuss in more detail, and we'll see you back in a minute.
I think you might be right. Right, well, we're taking a little break. It's disappointing, really.
It's deteriorated.
Yeah.
As we've gone through. It's got a lot of things that I like about beers. It's dry. It has got citrusy overtones going on. But it's just the bitterness on the back end's just a bit chemically, or as you said, synthetic. It just doesn't taste very nice.
No.
Worse as we got down the glass.
It certainly has. I'm not really. It's one of the most confusing beers I think I've drunk.
The first, I would have said at the start, the first mouthful I had, I thought, wow, I prefer that to Aldi, the Aldi beer. And as I've gone through, I thought, nah.
Yeah. This yeah, the flavourings seem as though they've been created in a sterile lab by a mad scientist. Well, not even a mad one, because mad's,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
but no, it doesn't. Yeah,
It's not like, actually it's, I've just finished it's quite an unpleasant flavour left on the palate for,
yeah,
that lingers for a bit. It's really is nice. It didn't happen with the first couple of mouthfuls,
no, no.
but it's not nice now.
It's I'm struggling to finish, to be honest with you.
Well, but if I'd like to sum up for both of us, I think we're both in agreement that the Aldi one was the winner today.
Hands down.
Now the scores on the board, we had Lidl was 1 up after round 1, and so Aldi have just equalised, so it's 1-1 with at least two
Go
rounds,
Aldi, go Aldi.
with at least 2 rounds to go.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, well, that's a disappointing finish, really, Matt.
It was, but there you go.
That's science for you.
But that's the one to go for. And at £1.09, brilliant value, I think.
Yeah, £1.09. I think you probably beat an awful lot of other beers around as well.
I've spent a lot more on other IPAs and things, and they've not been as nice as that. I've been disappointed. There are quite some expensive ones.
Indeed. Well, I think it's time to say au revoir.
Yes, so like and subscribe if you like this, and if you didn't, don't bother. Why are you still watching? If you didn't, and yes, we'll see you next time.
All right.
Bye.
Au revoir.